Hey everyone, so today we're going to be walking around Todo Santos for a little bit to check out some spots. And if you notice, Kelly's even done her hair. It's a special occasion.
I put mascara on too.
Yeah, even TJ said to her, wait a second, why are you putting on makeup? So anyway, look at TJ's hair. TJ, you want to show everyone your hair? All right.
So luxurious. I told Tamara, I'm like, we did shower day today, hair wash day. So I'm like, no beach today or tomorrow. It's going down. His hair's staying down.
We're gonna find people as they're walking around, and we'll shit up with everyone.
Hey, he found his first interviewee. It's me. It's me. So we have been staying in Todo Santos now for what, a week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, about.
And this is the first time we've been down here wandering since, well, since we came back kind of even.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamar picked a great day. We were just laughing. There was nobody out. Nobody. Usually the streets are filled with tourists, like tour bus from Cabo, like cruise ship. I think they take tours up here as well. Yeah. Oh, there's people up there.
Buenas tardes. So anyway, we're gonna see if we can still be successful at this, but I'm not holding out too much hope on this.
I will say too, coming from La Paz, pretty much if you're not on the Malecon, all the family restaurants, they shut down on Sundays.
The very first couple we saw, and we went up to them. By the way, Kelly abandoned me.
You know, I'm camera shy too. You wouldn't believe it at home, but you know, well, he knows I am, but
they told me no, like not just no, like oop, nope, not interested, don't want to be in camera. So we're still looking for the first victim, and as soon as we find them, I'm gonna let you know. We're going in again, and we're gonna keep trying. We'll see how this turns out. Finally, these two ladies agreed to be on camera. So this is Ryan and Val, Oregon, and as a matter of fact, I'll let you introduce yourself. So if you don't mind, tell me where you ladies from.
I'm Ryan, and I'm from Hood River, Oregon.
I'm Valerie, and I'm from Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Mexico?
It is. It's my first time.
It is not mine.
It is not?
No.
What is your prior experience?
I basically grew up on the other side in Los Barriles.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've been coming down here since I was a little girl.
Okay, cool.
But never to the Pacific side that often. This is like maybe my third time over here.
Okay.
Yep.
And what made you decide to take this trip?
I actually came down here for work. So my company sent me down to attend Escapar La Baja, which is a van life meetup down in Tecolote. So that was 2 weekends ago, and we went through there.
So that was that huge event that was on the beach that took up all the real estate.
Yes, it was a lot of rigs.
Yeah, it was massive.
Okay, so last year we were trying to do it, but we weren't able to we were in our RV last year, but we weren't able to make it. So you got to tell me, kind of off subject, but what is that all about?
The event?
The event.
It's really a gathering of nomads. So it's not so much trying to sell anything, it's more so just a bunch of people coming together, sharing experiences, or a bunch of different like events that you could see. There's a family circus,
there's yoga, there's breath work, cold plunge.
They did a
food,
mushroom
microdosing course.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was really amazing.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this being your first time in Mexico, did you drive over or you flew?
Yeah, well, I've been to Cancun before, but I don't really count that. This is my first time really
outside
being, in a country, not just on a family vacation, but
out of a resort.
Yeah, traveling.
Makes sense.
Through Mexico.
What are your thoughts?
I love it.
You love it?
I've never met so many nice people. Every time I'm trying to practice my Spanish, if I'm saying something incorrect, they're just so kind and like teaching me what the correct thing to say is. The food's amazing. I love the warm weather. I'm a total beach girl, so this feels...
We're thriving.
yeah, this is it for us, for sure.
Yep.
So would you recommend, by the way, have you come across any cartel members since you've been here?
No.
No. All right.
That's what we get on our Instagrams, because like we said, we talk about it a lot in our travels, and we definitely have gotten some warnings, but from conversations that we've had with each other, it's just people who have never been here before and never actually experienced it.
I felt safe.
Like I've
Although
never
I've been down here.
haven't run into any trouble actually. Knock on wood. Yeah.
That's good. So I think maybe the last question, is there anything that you would want to say to anyone who is reserved about coming to Mexico? And even more so, is there anything that you would like to plug about Todo Santos in particular that you think makes it special than, say, Cancun or anywhere else?
Oh my gosh, it's so vibrant here.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's so welcoming. We're staying on the beach just a couple beaches down, and it's been so much fun, and the community's been awesome.
Yeah. If I could say anything, it would just be do your research. Don't just listen to strangers on the internet who want to perpetuate fear. Do your research, understand like what the risks are wherever you go, not just in Mexico, but in the States even.
We all came down as solo women. I travel down
Yeah.
in our rigs. We live out of our cars, trucks, campers, vans, and I felt safe the whole time.
Wow, I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys are actually
caravanning.
solo camping.
We're all solo travelers.
Yeah, met at the event. Here come our other girlfriends.
Even more interesting why I think this is, I'm happy I ran into it more special because you know people are so reserved about coming here, and then here you are doing it by yourselves and running into other like-minded folks as well that's doing the same thing.
Yep,
All right.
it's been amazing.
Well, thank you guys so much for chatting. I really appreciate it, and I wish you guys all the best.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
The very first couple we run into who agreed to go on camera, they have more followings than us on Instagram. And maybe even YouTube. Do they do YouTube?
I don't think they said that. I think they do mostly Insta, but yeah, they have big followings. So,
But we're gonna keep going, all right?
you know, I'm mad that I didn't know about this. That this was a thing, or obviously this is a big thing now. Might have not have been when I was in my early 20s, but man, that would have been nice. All I wanted to do was travel, and I couldn't find anybody to travel with me because nobody had money. I had money for one trip, and that was it. But
Well,
man, I could have done a van.
We still don't have money, so I don't know what
Yeah.
she's talking about. You forgot about the house?
Well, I mean, we aren't going anywhere either. We aren't traveling again. I thought Tamar was actually secretly taking me to some shrimp tacos, but he just smashed that one.
We're not doing that today.
What are we doing today?
I don't know. I'm not doing shrimp tacos today. I might do like fried fish, but I don't know about shrimp taco.
Can we afford it here?
No, we cannot. So TJ's getting a lot better at ordering.
Can you tell us what you ordered?
Choco chip y coco.
I'm gonna walk across and maybe I can find someone else. Kelly decided she gave up. She didn't want to play this game anymore. All right, so I thought I was gonna strike out again, but I finally found another person who's willing to go on camera. So we have Dave Peterson. And tell us about you. Where are you from, Dave?
From Ontario, up in Huntsville, Muskoka, Canada.
In Canada. So is this your first trip here in Todo Santos or Mexico?
First trip to Mexico. Well, I went to Tijuana back in 1979,
So a couple days ago.
a couple days ago. And this is my first time back to Mexico.
Okay. What brought you here to Todo Santos?
A friend of mine from Alaska got in touch with me in Ontario, who I hadn't seen in 22 years. And we used to work together 40 years ago in the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. And she got a hold of my daughter, which they're visiting here from Ontario, my two daughters.
Okay.
So I've been living down here in Los Barriles with her for the past couple months.
Probably going back to when you first came here, how has it changed your perspective of being in Mexico, living in Mexico, and just being a part of the local community?
I'm not really a part of the local community because we're kind of living off-grid. We live in one of the arroyos, which is kind of free camping, which is how I can afford to stay here for a couple months, is how that's working. But perspective going down from Mexicali, I met my friend in Monterey, and we drove down to San Diego and went through Mexicali, and never been to Baja, and just beautiful.
If you had to tell anyone things that you realize that were not true now having been here, what would that be?
It's hard to perspective that a lot of people get on Mexico, because from what I know in Canada, it's mostly people are coming down on holidays for their 5-10 days, maybe 2 weeks, so not really and mostly, and we can just call them tourist spots, but living here and traveling through up in the mountains and little communities, because we've done a lot of camping here. It's just an interesting perspective on Mexico. I respect the culture and beautiful country, just amazing.
So I said last question, but Las Barriles or Todo Santos? Who wins?
Los Barriles by a long shot.
For real? Okay.
Todo Santos, I can't say. I'm on a tourist perspective.
Yeah.
We're here, we went to Hotel California. So Todo Santos, the beach, we were just over there watching humpback whales and gray whales, which weren't too far offshore, right? We were talking like a couple hundred feet, and then to come into a tourist town. But then again, we just had a wonderful lunch at an Argentinian restaurant. So
awesome.
It's all around. And I bought my watercolor paintbrushes at the art shop here. So.
All right. So that concludes when I say I mean his interviews today. He did good. He got shut down a couple times.
More time than they said yes.
And I hid in the shadows.
Every single time.
He already knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So nothing new.
Anyway, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and
ding that bell
so you can be notified next time we make a video. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.